everyone doing? Okay, okay. I only have a little bit of time. I got up late. All my fault. All my fault. Got a slow start too. Worse. Let's jump into this. No, no. Well, let's just jump. I just wanted to do a little Rust. Then I'll get to work. I didn't. Oh, one thing. Tomorrow, my plan is to start early because I got to end early. So Tuesday was my son's birthday. Obviously, I took Tuesday off, hang out with my son. But we'll be doing stuff this Saturday as well. So I'll just do a little bit of stuff in the morning, and then I'll have to call it a day. Now, I might see if I have some other time. But yeah. Anyways, that is what it is. Let's check this out. Okay, so we're at a point where we're actually building that here. And then in main, we have our async weather service. That's right. Okay. Cool. So this is the main, but really what we need to do is wire this up to the proto buffer. Right? Yeah. So this is the implementation, and now we have to do, can I do the, I don't know if I can do the thing. All right. We should, no, it's fine. Exactly, initialize the gRPC server. Thank you. Let's make that more same. I feel like gRPC is usually pretty high up there. I was gonna make it 3,000, but that's usually the front end. So we'll leave it at 5,000. There we go. We'll just make it a nice high number. I actually don't know. This looks right, but I haven't looked at Tonic for a long time. So I'm not entirely sure. I believe that's what we were doing. Let's see. Let's see. Go examples. I mean, yeah, this looks, right? You build an address, you just make a service. This is the service, and then we want to start a new server. That seems close. Do we just have like a simple hello world? So yeah, we did this, right? That's this right here. Here's the main. All right, they do default. Let's see, I mean, not the exact same. Do we have a default? On weather server, on greeter? Oh, they do have a derived default. Do we really need that? I don't think we do. That seems, on an empty struct, that seems interesting. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go back to what we had. It's probably wrong for some reason. And then a server, we didn't do it inline. We built this weather server. And then, yeah, add service and serve. Okay, cool. We did not. Oh, wait. We need the Tokyo main. Let's see. We need Tokyo main, and I can't type. Oh, can't type. Can't type. Too early. Too early. Oh, I did the, I did, oh, it's too early in the morning. I noticed. Okay, okay, we're back. We're back. Let's see. We did not do Tokyo yet? Okay. We didn't. We didn't. What is the lightest version of Tokyo? I should have searched cargo crates. Oh my gosh. I don't even need to search. I just need to go. Thank you. All right. Is that all we need for Tokyo main? I'm just gonna do this right here. I feel like I should know this better. Those inside a non-async function. Incorrect. Good sir. Good sir. And that pretty much brings us in line with this example, yeah? Oh, I didn't, not return an error. Probably should. Probably should. Not at all what I wanted to do, but I'll make it work. Why is this all upset now? Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, one second. What did we do here? Let's just do that right there. I think we accidentally pasted more than we meant to. Actually, can we just return this? No. Mismatched types. Found nothing. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna do this. There's no reason in doing the okay like the example does if it's not returning anything. You know? You know what I'm saying? Unexpected tokens. Oh, yeah. For sure. Oh my. Was it some, it must have been like some other thing that was causing it to be upset? Okay. So then, let's go back to. Okay, this is the last. Fine, it doesn't matter. So we just need it to be a tonic transport error. That's fine. We could do the box dynamic on error. Would this feels silly to me. So this will map it to this, right? Because it's just a regular error. But then returning okay seems dumb because like it's either this was okay or not okay. So I've never done this before. Good learning experience. Let's make this a box dynamic error. So let's make it like that. And then this, we need to actually massage into this, right? Because it's not. Now a question mark will do that. But then we have to add this, and then we have to do this, which I don't like. So let's see if we can do it without the okay. We could do something like just a function call, because all the question mark is going to do is to then wrap it, right? In an error. I wish I could just... Can I do something like, Is map error the thing? Not sure this is. Because, like, this leaves us to the same issue, right? Right. All right, so map error isn't exactly what we want. I was thinking, is error? But then we aren't actually dealing with it. And now I know why the tutorial did what it did. I don't like it. I don't want to do it. Because if we do is error, then we've got to actually save this as a thing, and then we got to return it on the line as well. Right? Because we could do this. We could do this right here. And then, you know, we'll do this. Let res equal this. And then we can return so we can do res dot unwrap. You know, well, we don't need to return anything here because it's just return okay. But then we're back to returning okay, and we just didn't do anything in here, and this is now this is doing the work of the question mark, and we've added an okay. So obviously this is also bad. So we need something like that. All right. It doesn't matter. We don't want this. I don't want to also wrap it in an okay, because we could just do that, because like really this is just the end result of a function, which I now understand why they're doing this, because it just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, but it's annoying me. I just can't think of the... I mean, there's probably not a better way. These people probably know Rust way better. I mean, not probably. These people do know Rust better than I do. So you know what? We're going to stop fighting it for right now. We're going to throw that in there. We're going to then return okay. And then we can just remove this, right? Yeah. Okay. Fight over. All right. Well, cool. Alrighty, there we go. Let's run this. And then all we have to do is do the client portion on the other side. I feel like we should do more than this. Like, I feel like this wasn't enough. I feel like this wasn't enough. It's almost too simple, but I don't really want it to be more complicated than that. What are we doing? We really should run the things from the parent directory. Did this not build for some reason? Or I mean, it built. It panicked for some reason. Address already in use. Oh, okay, that's fine. What address are we using? Port 8080? What are we running on port 8080? Uh-oh. I don't think anything should be. Yeah, it is 8080. I'll have to look at what's being a bad 8080 friend. Something's being a bad 8080 friend. No bueno. No bueno. All right, we gotta add something more to... We've got to add something more to the weather service. I feel like that's not... Like, my goal was just to show how they could communicate to each other. But, like, that is a little too light, in my opinion. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. I'll have to think on it. All right, so we are. It is 8080 that it's working on. I don't know. All right. Well, I guess we could we can debug this problem. I don't know why it's doing this, right? What all right, we could do what is it? Tunpul? I think it's Tunpul. I don't remember everything that stands for. I believe the T is TCP and the U is UDP. What does the P and L stand for? I don't. I just remember Tunpul. Okay. That's all. 8080. Wait, but this is not listed. This isn't telling me, let's see. Docker proxy. Why is a Docker proxy on port? Oh, I know what's happening here. I know what's happening here. How do I list everything that's running as Docker Compose? Right, usually you'd give it a file, but I don't have a file. Just ls, not ps. Yeah, okay. Docker Compose. Can we just do like down? Just by the name. I don't want to do a file. I can go get the file, but can I just give come on. Don't make me give a file for the thing that you know is running. There's no like name. Okay. How else do we do this? Let's see. Stop. Maybe I can do stop. Okay. No, apparently not. Apparently not. List images used by create container, kill logs, or publish. Well, you can publish compose applications? That's weird. That's weird. Oh, this is annoying. Like, I can go get it. That's not a problem. I know where the file is. I just like to shut it down. I don't know. That's dumb. I did just learn about this though. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm not very good at whistling. Oh, I'm not very good at music, really. There we go. There we go. This is too fast for me. It's a morning. Gotta get a slow song. Gotta get a slow song. Monta, how are you doing this morning? Or in your case, afternoon. How are you doing? Excellent. Excellent. Glad you're doing well. Scott B. Wow. 2 people at the same time. It's good to see you guys. You know what though? Togglebit is streaming right now, so you guys should go hop on, watch Togglebit, and support him. Being dead serious, would prefer you watch him than watch me. He's better at this type of stuff anyhow, and he makes his living doing it, so it's more important to go support him. He has a better streamer voice. Just gonna be honest with you. He has a better streamer voice. Oh, but you wanted to laugh and point. Okay, Scott B, you're in the right place. You're in the right place, Scott. I apologize. I didn't realize what you wanted to do this morning. If that's what was your desire, you've come to the right position. The right position. There you go. Laugh and point. Laugh and point. How was your week? Well, my week isn't finished yet. I'm just doing a short stream. And I won't really consider my week finished until tomorrow after stream ends. And then it's my son's 13-year-old birthday party, which is why tomorrow I'm gonna have a short stream. I'm gonna get started early. I'm gonna try to be on at 6. We'll see. I'm gonna try to be on at 6 because I'd like to be done by 10. If not earlier. Yeah. So anyways, will I stream on Sunday to make up for a short stream on Saturday? Maybe, if I have the energy. We don't actually do birthday parties, so generally for us, birthdays are just a family thing. And I say all of that, it's all of the family coming. I mean, it's just extended family, but we are doing we do a 13-year-old, when they turn 13, they get a birthday party. It's still family, just more extended. I went from no rust this week to rust from everywhere. Consider yourself blessed, Scott. Consider yourself blessed. All right. So we just finished that. Really, we're on to making the client, which is really simple, honestly. The only thing that we're going to have to do that's not simple with the client, which I think is really cool, is shared state, right? So in theory, the client connection could be used by any one of these routes. Really, post is the only one that's going to, but we're gonna just do it with this state, which is cool. We're already doing a little bit of state here. you know, gotta share the swimming pool. This is the database connection. But we're already doing it with the database connection, but we're going to do it with more state. Do we wrap this as one? I think you can call with state with two things, right? Like, or we can call it multiple times, right? Am I wrong? I'm just gonna try it with two things, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna try it with two things. But we'll probably do that tomorrow. I actually would like to wrap this up. I guess we can't wrap it up tomorrow. We're gonna make a UI the next week for it. I do need to know what you guys think would be good. I'm looking for most educational. So what do we make the UI out of? Obviously we can hit it with the command line with curl, but I want to make something a little bit better than a curl. So I thought that, what do you think people would like to do? So there's two Rust-based ways of doing this. We could use a Rust-based framework like you. I don't know. We'd have to look up the latest and greatest. YEW, I believe, is it? Yeah. It's kind of like React or Rust. We can either do U, or we could do HTMX. Like, to me, those two are the most Rust that you can do. Like, obviously we can make a front end in React, but like, this is a learn Rust. I'm leaning towards U, or a U-like thing. I don't know whatever the next greatest thing is. Like, maybe it's not U. I'm just using U as an example. But because it allows us to do WebAssembly and step through the stuff for WebAssembly, so maybe that would be better than HTMX, which would just avoid that. Now the only thing that I was thinking, you watch most of your Rust series? Oh, thanks. Did you like it? We're building the next best one. This one's gonna be better than the last one, I think. Hopefully we'll see how people like it. I need to do this for Kubernetes too. Okay. Let me think on which one we're going to do. The only reason I was thinking of HTMX, and I know you're gonna judge me, and that's fine. Get straight to judging. That's apparently what Scott B is here for. HTMX might get more views. HTMX might get more views. Oh my goodness. Nobody knows what U is unless if they're in Rust, but people do know what HTMX is, right? So like, just from a perspective of getting people to watch the class, that was my only thought to go towards HTMX. Plus, I'm a pretty big expert in HTMX. Well, that's what did we do with the database, right? Right, Mana? This is just for people new to it. And you don't want to start them super low level. Now, the other thing is, we could just do this in the UI. We could just use... Okay, that's a third option. That's a third option. Instead of giving it a web UI, we could just give it a command line UI with like... we could just do a really simple thing with ToggleBit's anathema. So that's a third option. But yeah, this is a new beginners, like a beginner's thing on Rust. So like, I don't want it to be super low level, right? That just wouldn't fit the audience. Like, you don't, I mean, I don't, at least. I'm not smart enough, but maybe other people do. How about a simple, I mean, maybe at some point. A mini library for AI, but what? What mini library? I'm happy to do both of those. That's not what this one is. Not what this one is. And I think this one has a lot of really valuable stuff, because if you're gonna do, the whole idea about this one was, if you're gonna use this in a microservice, I'm literally showing you how to make and call HTTP requests, gRPC. I'm showing you how to do all the microservice type of stuff and save stuff to disk and that type of stuff. So like, I actually designed this, I know it's a dumb to-do app, but I designed it fairly rigidly around doing stuff that would be actually, and like in such a way. So like here, it's really cool because we actually have type safe JSON, which is kind of really stupidly cool. Like, so yeah, it's a dumb project, but it's one that's fast and simple. The whole idea was like, if you wanted to bust this out in a weekend, you should be able to bust this class out in a weekend. Not only that, if you then wanted to use this in like the most standard way Rust or languages are used, you'd be able to do that as well. Now, second project, because I'd like to do a couple of these, absolutely. I'd like them to be small bite-sized little things that you learn a little bit of stuff from. So absolutely, absolutely. I do understand, but is it really what Rust is being used for at the moment, HTTP and gRPC? I mean, I don't know many projects that don't serve some sort of HTTP endpoint. Even our database serves HTTP endpoints, right? It even uses a communication protocol. It actually uses gRPC to do its consensus. So I do think that a majority of projects leverage those things. And it would be considered pretty low level, yeah. You're dealing with file manipulation and consensus and stuff like that. So again, this is for somebody learning Rust, right? So I'm assuming with this one, you've not done anything. With the other ones, I'm going to assume that you've done at least the first one of this series, right? That's at least how I'm going to go through it. Is it really what it's being used for? You know what? I don't know. The majority of things I can tell you that it's being used for is stuff like fixing Python. UV. Do you know what UV has? It has a lot of network calls. It has a lot of network calls. There's also some JavaScript builders that are in Rust, which do a lot of network calls. So I don't know. There's fixing other languages' problems. There's blockchain. And then there's like the micro VM side. Again, definitely more low level. But if you're looking at like Firecracker, Also written in Rust. There's quite a bit with this one. This one covers a wide gambit of stuff. One of my favorites. GitHub didn't take off like I would thought it would, but Bottle Rocket, gRPC. I actually need to make a Bottle Rocket distro. I mean, Monta, the thing is, it's a general purpose language like C++, which means you can do anything with it. People say they'd only use it for low level because generally I find that that's their excuse for not leveraging it. You know, the reason people don't use C++ for a lot of web applications, and I don't mean as an HTTP endpoint, but I mean like the website of it, is because, you know, in my opinion, it didn't at the time. It does now for the most part, but at the time it didn't have a lot of libraries like gRPC and stuff like that that you wanted to leverage, and thus it made using the language more difficult. There's the garbage collection side of stuff, but just because something isn't garbage collection doesn't mean that you can't use it for whatever you want, right? It just means that it's not garbage collected, right? So like, I don't know why we have this idea that because a language isn't garbage collected, it can't be used on a UI. Like, you know how many crappy UIs we have that are garbage collected? Let's talk React Native. Let's talk about almost every UI framework that you've used that sucks. They're all garbage collected. I mean, it's what you wanted, right? I don't know. All right, I gotta go. It's 8:40. Sorry, it was a short stream. I knew it was always going to be a short stream. I got a little bit of a late start. Only an hour long. A little over an hour. But I have to get going. Thanks everybody for your time. Thanks for letting me have a little rant about Rust. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Probably early, but at least by like 7. Hopefully 6:30. 6. I'm going for 6. We'll see. All right, everyone have a wonderful time. If you don't join me tomorrow, have a wonderful weekend.